Hey there, The Real Matthew Show here. Once again, I'm the editor-in-chief for Defiant Legends. We're a culture and lifestyle magazine based out of Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. You can find all my work at Defiant Legends on Instagram or at defiantlegends.com. And today I'm back for another review, and that's a review of this new Gang Starr album called One of the Best Yet. So Gang Starr is probably one of the most iconic duos in hip hop in history, I'd say. They're definitely one of my favorite. Gang Starr is comprised of rapper Guru from Boston and producer DJ Premier from Houston. They were around for about just over a decade, from 89 to about 2003. Their first album was No More Mr. Nice Guy, and their final album was The Owners. And in that time, they were very consistent. They released a lot of projects, and all of their projects were very good and somewhat long. They're all about 20 songs as well. But unfortunately, they had their last album in 2003, and then they stopped making music after that. Half of their group, Guru, the rapper, passed away in 2010. So if you would have told me at the start of the year that we are going to be getting more Gang Starr tracks this year or another Gang Starr album, I would have told you it would have been impossible, because Guru, of course, is no longer with us. But over the past couple years, DJ Premier has been making this album since he got some unreleased Guru verses in 2017. Guru died in 2010, and his final business partner, his last business partner, not DJ Premier, had some of these tracks. But DJ Premier had to fight with Guru's family together in court against this guy to get these tracks. So DJ Premier and Guru's family together fought against this guy in court because there was some fraudulent stuff happening supposedly, and got these tracks. So that was in 2017. It's now 2019, 2 years later, and DJ Premier has released another Gang Starr album. You got to give credit to DJ Premier and how good he is as a producer, because this album was made, of course, after Guru passed away. DJ Premier basically had to make it backwards. So obviously Guru wasn't around, so he couldn't be in the studio and listen to the beats and rap. And that's how they usually would do it. He would listen to the beats, of course, like most rappers, and make the songs based off the beats. But this way, DJ Premier kind of had to do it the other way, having Guru's verses and then building the concepts and building the beats around his raps. So it's kind of an interesting thing. But a lot of times these posthumous albums that come out after somebody dies don't always turn out very well because of this factor. But I'm happy to say that this one did. Like I said, I never thought I'd get any more Gang Starr songs, let alone a Gang Starr album in 2019. So this was great. Let's get into it. All right, so the intro is called The Sure Shot, and it's super nostalgic that it basically gives me goosebumps as a Gang Starr fan. And the Sure Shot is basically a live recording of a Gang Starr performance. Guru's getting the crowd to yell the iconic lyrics from the song Royalty. Gang Starr has got to be the sure shot, and it's like that. But while the crowd is yelling these memorable lyrics, DJ Premier is playing small snippets of Gang Starr songs, probably about 10-second snippets of some of the most famous or popular Gang Starr songs over the years. And just because of that, listening to all these songs and listening to Guru perform live in the background, or cheer the crowd on live in the background, it just gives me goosebumps. It's so nostalgic being a Gang Starr fan for so long. And why I also think this was very fitting as the intro for maybe their last album ever, having all these little snippets from these previous Gang Starr songs, is to basically introduce the new listeners that maybe haven't heard that much Gang Starr or haven't dived too much into them in the past or never at all, to give them a little bit and show them who they are as a group and how far they've come, because basically their career is at the end right now. So I thought this was very fitting for an intro. It kind of sums up their career, and it makes the Gang Starr fans also feel good too, because they get to hear all the songs and all their memories from over the years. So definitely like this intro a lot. After the intro, we get the first song. It's called Lights Out, featuring MOP. And this is definitely one of my favorite songs in the album. It starts the album off hard, and it's probably going to be the last Gang Starr and MOP collaboration, of course. On Lights Out, we get this high energy, aggressive hip hop banger like MOP is known for. And for Guru's verse that fits in this song, he actually mirrors the aggressiveness with his lyrics and his lines. Lines like, ever since I was a shorty, I was hard-headed and angry and mad complex and wouldn't let nobody change me. So this is a great first track. is a banger. You get MOP, what they're known for, and you get Guru's verse and his sentiment matching it, which is really good. And it's energetic. It's a good way to start the album off. So the second single released from One of the Best Yet is also the second song, and it's called Bad Name. And although this song was probably recorded in the early 2000s, its message feels just as relevant in 2019. So Bad Name is basically about rap and how it eventually became commercialized, leading to the true artistry of the genre to become watered down, creating eras like the bling era where rap was more about money and how many chains you possess than the music. And why I feel like this song is very relevant today is just because this sentiment feels just as relevant in 2019 with the mumble rap era, for example. Similar type of thing, commercialized music where it's watered down and more about a certain idea more than it is the actual quality of the music and the artistry. I really like the hook in this song, and I also really like the lyrics by Guru as he raps about the music industry and about different rappers. So the song What's Real featuring Group Home and Royce da 5'9" is another one of my favorite. Not just because the fact that you get to hear Royce da 5'9", who is a rapper that's also in a group with DJ Premier called Prime, get to be on a song with Guru, but because of the pretty piano chords in this beat, and because of how lyrical and well written Royce da 5'9"'s verse in this song is. Lines like, "I'm so underground that I might record in a sewer." It's lyrically my favorite feature on this whole album, probably. Royce also does a nice thing by paying a tribute to Guru at the end of the song, talking about how Guru's urn, which was in the studio for this whole recording process, is there, and how he's basically, his presence is there, and giving a salute to him and a rest in peace to him. So I really appreciated this. I never thought I'd hear Royce da 5'9" and Guru on the song, just because the fact of the time difference and Guru being passing away. They're from different generations of rap, but they're both in groups with DJ Premier, so this was special to me to be able to hear them both on a track. And speaking of special songs, man, the song Family and Loyalty featuring J. Cole is very special to me. And it's also another track like the intro, The Sure Shot, which just gives me goosebumps. The reason why it gives me goosebumps is because, it's not only the first single, and it's with J. Cole, who's an artist I really like, but it's the first Gang Starr song I heard in 16 years. So the beat for Family and Loyalty feels so beautiful and almost heavenly, and it brings emotion to the fact that Guru is no longer with us. Guru's writing provides a great concept and great lyrics in the song when he basically relates different important things to life, in life to diamonds, like family and loyalty, like the name of the song. And J. Cole has an absolutely amazing feature in the song. I would say is one of his best features in a long time. This is also the infamous J. Cole feature that was talked about in that tweet that he had where he said he's never doing a feature again. So this is the infamous final feature that J. Cole said he was doing. But I think that really speaks to how big of a hip-hop fan J. Cole is. A lot of J. Cole's fans maybe don't know who Gang Starr is, but J. Cole definitely knows who Gang Starr is and probably grew up on him like many people in my age group did. So Family and Loyalty, basically the beat feels old but new at the same time. And the story behind this song and how DJ Premier got J. Cole. DJ Premier originally wanted one of the three greats from this generation. So that would be Drake, Kendrick Lamar, or J. Cole. DJ Premier was actually working with Drake a lot. He worked on Drake's last album, Scorpion, with he produced a song called Sandra's Rose. But Drake was unavailable, and then Kendrick Lamar also was unavailable. So DJ Premier sent this song to J. Cole. And when he sent him this song, J. Cole basically said, I got goosebumps from this. This is incredible. Yeah, and that's his final feature ever. The song So Many Rappers has a similar feeling concept to the song Bad Name did from earlier in the track listing. But with So Many Rappers, we get this smooth jazz-inspired instrumental. I really like Guru's cadence and its delivery on this song as he raps about the different pitfalls of the rap game. And he sums up the song really well with the final line when he says, "So many rappers in search of fame, but most would be lucky if we remembered their names." So it's similar to the song Bad Name, where he's talking about how rap's getting a bad name from the monetization of it in certain eras like the bling era. And this song, So Many Rappers, is also kind of talking about that, but talking about the pitfalls in the music industry and how many rappers don't make it because they're one-trick ponies in a way. So the song Take Flight, Militia Part 4, featuring Big Shug and Freddie Fox, is a continuation of the Militia series of tracks from earlier in Gang Starr's discography. So Gang Starr had many songs called Militia. This is the fourth one, and they usually feature guys who are in the Gang Starr Foundation like Big Shug and Freddie Fox. So I thought this was great and it was a really good song. And it's nice to hear these three artists on a song together because they were so close and friends of Guru that's in the Gang Starr Foundation. It's nice to hear the guys that used to work with Guru get to be on a song with him as well on this album. All right, so overall, Gang Starr's seventh studio album with post-homiest vocals from Guru is very consistent and actually fits well into their discography. I think DJ Premier did a really good job with these beats and how we had to work backwards by building the beats around Guru's verses, which is usually, of course, done the other way around. And it makes one of the best yet feel like it was recorded while Guru was still alive, which is rare for a post-homiest album. I like how we get a wide range of features on this album, from rappers that worked with Guru while he's still alive, like Big Shug, Freddie Fox, and Jeru the Damager, to rappers that were influenced by Guru but maybe from a different generation, guys like Royce da 5'9", Talib Kweli, and J. Cole. I honestly didn't think we would ever get any more Gang Starr music, let alone a whole album. And because of the fact that one of the best yet is so good, man, this basically made my year. So I just want to say a big thank you to DJ Premier for doing this. This was an amazing project, especially for him to do after Guru has passed. And so I want to say, first of all, thank you to him. I'm going to go with an 8 out of 10 for this one. And honestly, it's Gang Starr for life, and rest in peace, Guru. All right.